Hi and welcome to my channel. Difficult people are everywhere. Some we can avoid interacting with, but what if it's a member of your family, a colleague, or even a neighbor? Here's the best way to deal with them. The first step is to be kind and compassionate. When people are unkind to us, our first instinct is to pay them back in kind, but that can be counterproductive and can make the situation go downhill very fast. Try not to take things personally. Separate the person from the behavior. Know that if someone is being unkind to you, there's probably an underlying reason. Remember, we've all had different life experiences, and sometimes people put on masks or build walls to keep people out, and that's their way of dealing with their fear and pain. You never really know what someone is going through. You know, they say hurting people hurt people. So if someone is hurting you, know that they are hurting a lot more inside. You can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. So kindness and compassion can go a long way to diffusing a difficult situation. Try to empathize with the person and to put yourself in their shoes. Perhaps if we had to experience some of the things that they did, we might be worse than they are. Sometimes when someone cuts me off in traffic or gives me a bad drive, it really helps me to think that perhaps they're in some sort of emergency situation or they've just had a death in the family. And that helps to curb my road rage. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So let me invite you to think of a situation where you were a difficult person. How would you have wanted to be treated? Remember the golden rule. Do unto others as you'd like them to do unto you. So treat them as you would have liked to be treated in that same situation. Sometimes being difficult can be a cry for help. So really be kind, compassionate, and patient wherever you can. The next step is to examine yourself. If you're dealing with a difficult colleague, are you the only one being triggered by that person? Sometimes we find that we are triggered by a certain type of person or situation. Think about exactly what's bothering you and why. Do you have any biases? Are you contributing to the situation in any way? What can it teach you about yourself? Are you being a bit sensitive or judgmental? Ever notice that the parent you may have had difficulty with is usually the one you're more similar to? It is said that other people are our mirror and that the things that trigger us most about them also exist within us. Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." Every time you encounter a difficult person, make it a learning experience. Take the opportunity to examine yourself and to improve in whatever way you can. We can't fix others, but we can fix ourselves. And our reaction to the person can make or break the situation. The next step is to stay calm. When dealing with a difficult person, it can take every ounce of our energy not to retaliate and lash out, not so? So take a deep breath, keep calm, remain silent for a moment. Don't lose your temper. When we are upset, we don't think straight, and it can be easy for us to be drawn into a confrontation. Try not to let the other person's negativity get to you. Remember, it takes two to tango. You don't have to participate in the argument. How they are acting is who they are. You don't have to stoop to their level. You can keep your dignity. Keep a smile on your face and maintain your peace in the midst of the difficult situation. If you haven't watched my video on inner peace, I share some tips there. And never forget something that motivational speaker Wayne Dyer said. He said, when you squeeze an orange, what do you get? You get orange juice, not guava, pineapple, or apple juice. So when someone triggers us, what comes out of us is actually what's inside. If we find we're always responding in an angry manner, we need to watch ourselves and think of where that anger is coming from. If you've tried your best and all else fails, the next step is to take some time out. Sometimes we need to distance ourselves temporarily from the person or situation to regain our composure and to avoid being emotionally drained. Set some boundaries and limit your interaction with the person if you can. If it's someone you don't need to interact with closely, but then your distance may be more permanent. But remember, don't write anybody off. We all change. The people you hang out with can influence your outlook on life and affect your quality of life. So surround yourself with positive people and limit your interactions with those who are going to steal your joy. Tell us in the comments which tips resonated with you, or if you have any other tips for dealing with difficult people. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.